Local police resolved a standoff situation Tuesday morning and no injuries were reported. The state's community colleges are giving a big boost to Alabama's economy, and a local industrial park just got bigger.
A flood watch in effect for all of East Alabama through tomorrow morning. We'll have the complete forecast details coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. Law enforcement officials defused a potentially dangerous standoff in Gadsden Tuesday morning and took into custody a man who had barricaded himself inside a home with a relative. Gadsden police say they received a call from the Veterans Affairs hotline regarding a man in mental distress. Officers were dispatched by Gadsden 911 in an effort to de-escalate the situation. However, the individual, who was armed, barricaded himself inside a residence with a family member and refused further communication, escalating the need for additional resources. The Etowah County Joint Special Operations Group was activated, bringing in members of the SWAT team and the Crisis Negotiations team to assist in resolving the standoff. Negotiators eventually convinced the man to release the family member unharmed. After more than 3 hours of continued negotiations, the situation was brought to a safe resolution. No injuries were reported to the officers, civilians, or the individual involved. A new report shows that students and alumni of Alabama's community college system contribute $8.1 billion to the state's economy each year. That's about 3% of Alabama's total gross state product. The report was prepared by a company called Lightcast, which used financial data from fiscal year 2024. It also shows that the community colleges support 114,043 jobs in Alabama, which is equivalent to 1 in every 26 jobs. The system's greatest impact comes from its graduates. In fiscal 2024 alone, community college alumni generated $6.9 billion in added income, supporting the equivalent of 96,200 jobs in Alabama. Community College Chancellor Jimmy Baker says the report shows that the system leads the state in workforce training for economic development. The report credits the college's Alabama Technology Network with helping businesses retain or create more than 3,000 jobs in fiscal 2024, adding another $383.8 million to Alabama's economy. A local industrial site got a little bit bigger this week. We'll have that story in a moment.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
The Etowah County Commission this week approved the transfer of $918,934 to buy 160 more acres for the Northeast Alabama Regional Megasite. The future industrial park now encompasses more than 1,250 acres along Interstate 59 in Attala. The transferred funds will also be used for engineering plans for an interchange to be built at the Megasite. Last fall, plans for the industrial park were announced by Etowah County developers who are calling it the largest tract of land in North Alabama, currently designated as an Alabama Advantage site. In the meantime, county officials are running water lines from Rainbow City to improve the infrastructure and basic services for the Megasite. Signage is also in the works for the area, which developers hope to use to attract more industrial development to Etowah County. Pedestrian accidents are up this year, and one specific area is becoming more dangerous. We'll have details coming up.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
New research from the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety shows that pedestrian fatalities in the U.S. have risen by over 80% in the past 15 years. Most of the increase has occurred after dark on busy urban roads. These are often found in socially and economically disadvantaged neighborhoods. Researchers found that pedestrians and vehicles often share congested roads that are not always well lit or have appropriate sidewalks, crosswalks, or traffic signals. The study found that most pedestrian fatalities occurred outside of downtown areas, and about half occurred in darkness. AAA recommends that traffic planners look for ways to eliminate these dangers as much as possible. In the meantime, drivers are advised to do their part by avoiding risky behaviors such as speeding, texting, driving while drowsy or distracted, or driving under the influence of cannabis or alcohol. Pedestrians are also advised to use caution by staying on sidewalks and using crosswalks as often as possible. Well, we all experienced some wet weather today, and John Holder is standing by in the EAN Weather Center with our weather forecast to tell us what's next. John?
Katie, we've got more rain in the forecast, then a break, and then more storms coming for the weekend. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Here's the EAN weather cam on Quintard Avenue in Anniston today, looking off to the northwest. This was late this afternoon after the rainfall kind of ended. We had an all-night rain last night, rained all morning, rained most of the afternoon, then a little bit of a break today. You see the clouds really staying in place as the traffic moves along on Quintard, a chance to dry out, but we've got more showers and storms on the way. High temperatures today. We thought there might be a warm front. There was a warm front. We thought it might make it northward today. That did not happen. It stalled out around Montgomery today. That kept temperatures actually way below the average. 50 for the high today after a morning low of 45. So really not much change at all in the temperatures. Below normal for the high and above normal for the nighttime low. As we look at the weather forecast for tonight, that flood watch is in effect all the way until 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. We could have another inch of rainfall coming, maybe some showers and thunderstorms in the overnight hours tonight. Temperature really not going anywhere. 48 for the low tonight, a 100% chance of rain in the forecast. As we look at tomorrow, a much better day. We'll start off with a lot of clouds in the morning. The rain should be out of here, but still cloudy. 53 by 9 a.m. By lunchtime, some sunshine coming out, and the high temperature will be 57 degrees. And then later on tomorrow afternoon, we expect near total sunshine, a chance to really dry out with a high tomorrow very close to 60 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. A couple of dry days coming up. We need that. We've had 2 to 4 inches of rain in most locations by the time this system is out of here. So we'll have a chance to dry out tomorrow. A cool day coming up on Friday. Look at that morning low. We have not been down anywhere close to freezing in about 2 weeks. We're going to be back up to about 59 for the high, but that's 28 tomorrow morning for the morning low. Saturday, most of the daytime hours, we're going to be okay. We're going to be very warm. Temperatures around 70 degrees for the high on Saturday, but late on Saturday afternoon, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. That is going to last into Saturday night. Right now, we have a significant severe weather threat coming to us on Saturday night. We'll have to watch that very closely in the overnight hours. A lingering shower on Sunday, about a 40% chance of rain. That will be out of here by lunchtime. Much cooler. You see no change in the temperatures coming as a cold front moves through on Sunday. The high temperature on Sunday might actually be in the late morning hours, about 57, with temperatures dropping throughout the day. And then winter time makes a bit of a return appearance beginning on Monday of next week. We'll have a high temperatures only around 50. Look at that morning low at 25. Back in the 50s next week for highs, about 30 for the low. Again, temperatures will be back closer to normal for the middle of February here in East Alabama. Let's take a look at what's happening with the severe weather threat that we have coming up. Severe thunderstorms, the greater threat the further south we go. We mentioned that we had this warm front that has been trying to lift its way northward. It began down here in South Alabama, lifted its way up to around Montgomery later on this afternoon. That is going to continue to lift northward. How far it goes, that will be the extent of the severe weather. We're going to have severe weather in the south half of the state, maybe as far north as places like Alexander City and Rockford and over to Clanton. Will we have severe weather here in East Alabama? Not a great likelihood. We'll take that front getting all the way back up to the I-20 corridor. We don't expect any severe thunderstorms in Etowah or Cherokee counties, but Cleburne, Calhoun, especially along the I-20 corridor, places like Heflin, Anniston, Oxford, Pell City, places like that, we might have a strong storm later on tonight if the warm front makes it northward. And that is a big if at this point in time. Timing on that, probably by about 10 o'clock tonight, after 10 o'clock, any of the parameters would go away for us across East Alabama, and then a chance to dry out for a couple of days. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Thursday Day at a Glance. Now more EAN local news. Back to Katie.
Thanks for the update, John, and thank you for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.